We're so delighted to have the new French Open champion with us. Coco, good morning. Bonjour.
Yeah. Bonjour. Good morning.
Oh, the French Open looks so good on you.
Thank you.
You wanted this one. You manifested.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
It feels great. I always wanted to win this title. I won the junior one, and I just felt like this was one that was just really meant to be in. To have it happen and still feel so surreal.
Well, you know, this is your second Grand Slam now. You were here a couple years ago when you won the U.S. Open.
Yes.
How is this one different from the first, or is it?
I think the first one I felt a little bit more that like shock after immediately after the match, and this one I just really felt deep down like it was meant to be, that I wanted to do that and I could do it. So I think this one was more just proud than relief. I felt like U.S. Open was more relief, and this one was just more like pride of like, I wanted this and I did it.
It was vintage Coco, because I'm watching with my kids, you know, they're a big Coco fan. And that first set was so tough.
Yes.
And I felt watching it, I was like, oh man, whoever wins this set is probably going to win the match. No. Because you never give up, and great champions never give up. What do you, like, when you're sitting there, it's the end of that first set, it's so hard fought. And then you're facing the rest of it. You got to dig deep. What do you tell yourself?
Yeah, so that first set was so long. It was like an hour and 20 minutes. And then I had went to the bathroom, used the bathroom, and then I kind of had a mini panic session. I was like, oh my God, I'm so close. And I was like, okay, I got to chill out. Still got a lot of tennis left to play. Splash some water on my face and my legs. And then I went out there and I was just like, let me just leave it all out here and see what happens.
Well, whatever pep talk you gave yourself, it certainly worked. What I loved, I said this to you earlier, at the end of it all, you win, and you had vowed to not fall down on the clay.
Yes.
Because you didn't want to get dirty.
Yes.
And then what happens?
I fell on the clay. When I won my junior title, I said I wasn't going to fall on the clay. And then I did it. And then after that, I hated it because I had clay all over me. I don't like falling on clay. And then I don't know what happened. When it just happened, I wasn't expecting to win that point. I already thought I lost the point because I thought the ball was out, and then she kind of stopped. And so I fell on the clay. And I literally told myself, I said, if I win French Open, I'm going on my knees for sure, so I just don't get dirt all over me.
But Dad was ready.
Right there.
Dad was
okay. So and by the way, your folks are here. I don't know if we have a shot of it, but Candy and Corey always by your side. But Dad was, he's like, I got you.
Yes.
So I guess he knew that maybe this could happen.
Yeah, because I think I've told him before how I wouldn't want to fall on clay, because I didn't want the clay all over me in the ceremony photo. But I don't know where he got the towel from or why he thought
he was ready.
He's resourceful.
Good Dad's always ready.
He must have knew that it was gonna happen. So yeah, I appreciate him for having my back.
What I love about your family, and every time they come to the studio, they're just so normal and so grounded. A lot of folks don't realize the sacrifice that they both made. When you were in elementary school, they both left their jobs.
Yes.
And they put a lot of belief and faith in this kid who was playing tennis. And now it's clearly paying off. What would you like to say to your parents?
Yeah, I would like to say thank you. Thank them for everything. You know, that we realized that Florida was the place to be for tennis, and so we moved from Atlanta to Florida. They had our dream house, or their dream house, and for them to move, and we would stay with my grandmother in her house for about 6-7 months before we were able to get our own place, and just all the sacrifice and the fact that my dad and my mom both had that belief for me from a young age, and kind of set my family straight, because some of my family's like, what are you guys doing? Like, she's doing online school while y'all are moving. And my mom had a conversation with them. She's like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to support her, and y'all can either be here to support or not. And since then, they all have supported me. So I'm just grateful for that support system. And I think it really helps when those moments are tight and you realize that regardless of result, I have a great group of people to go home to.
It's a family affair. You got your brothers. Your littlest brother is here and was there. And then I love your brother that at the U.S. Open you tried to call and he didn't pick up.
Yes.
But he was watching too.
Yes, he was watching. He was playing, I think, a semifinal game for his baseball tournament, and he told me his whole team, they were all watching, they were all crunk. And I actually did thought about calling him when I was on the bench, but I was like, I don't want to get ignored again. So I didn't. And also I remember he had a game that day, so I was like, maybe he might even be on the field, because I didn't know with the time difference and everything. But I called him afterwards, and he was super hype, and he was texting me every day after each match, and to have their support means the world, and to have Cameron be here for the ride is also great.
And your bestie, Spike Lee.
Yes.
I mean, you gave Spike some love.
Yes. As soon as I saw that he was sitting there when I walked on court, I saw him like when I was warming up before my match, and they showed a preview of him on the gym, and I was like, if I win this match, first person I'm going to dap up is Spike Lee, and I just had to do it.
Spike is omnipresent. Let's talk about this trophy.
Yes.
This doesn't look like the trophy I saw on television on Saturday.
No. So like most tournaments will have like the original that they keep with them, and then they give you home a replica. And I didn't know it was going to be as small as it is, but this is the replica trophy that we get to take home, and as a reminder,
it's adorable.
It is adorable. It's mini size.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's mini size, like the little mini brands. So that's what this is. But it looks just like the real one, just smaller.
What does it mean to have? I mean, you get one Grand Slam title. It's a moment. You're so happy about it. But I'm sure there's also a thing where, like, you don't want to be one and done. You don't want to be a one-hit wonder. To get that second, to have it be at Roland Garros, which is so notoriously tough for Americans, and you're following in the footsteps of your idol, Serena, who is the last American woman to win there. That moment.
It meant a lot, I think, just for like me and the belief of people maybe doubting me and things like that. And I think it was Malika Andrews asked Tyrese about this in his interview, and she was like, people say first time is luck and the second time is a habit. And so I wanted the second time to be a habit, and hopefully I can get a third and a fourth and all of that. But I just wanted, to prove to people that even though there's no one who wins a slam, even if it's one, it's never luck. You have to win 7 matches. But I just wanted to prove to people that I could do it again.
Wimbledon's coming up in a few weeks.
Yes.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm really excited. And this will be new territory for me, entering Wimbledon after winning a title. So I'm very curious to see how I can learn from that experience, but I'm excited.
Congrats.
Thank you. So happy for you, Coco. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You have to come after all your Grand Slam victories.
Yes, I mean, it's good luck now.
So. We have a date.
Your parents already committed to come back.
Okay,
every time.
Yeah, I mean, you guys always show me love, so since I was young, so I'm always happy to be here.
We're so proud.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coco.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.